Sup Shredders, my name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we have ourselves a track by an act named, actually two people, there's D-BLOCH and Nadine, titled Dreams. And if we switch over to here, we have got it on the screen right now on Spotify. They've got a few other releases as well, like Ride, Barbie, Saint Tropez, and Legendary. I'm going to listen through this track from start till finish. You want to hear what we think. Let's go. Oh, that's very somber, isn't it? I like the space in it, though. There's a sense of mystery to it with this automated volume shifts. Oh, nice. Oh, is this Nadine? Is that a police siren inside the song is Foley? That's pretty cool. Cool production device.
Tell me, Caroline, let me know what's on your mind. Let me know if you're mine tonight. I've been saying those things that I don't mean. I've been covering my heart with this green screen, and I know this little lies started to come true. Gotta deal with all these devils in my head too, baby. I just wanna know where your mind's at, and I friendly can't deal with this time past, cause you leaving me nervous with my stress. Just remember those times we were obsessed. No, you.
I want to comment on a few different things that I'm hearing here. One, I love the vocal production quality. Both singers, rappers have had their voices done really well. It's very professional sounding. The flow, as well as the clean vocals from both, sensational. Lovely coloration to it. Their voices texturally and in terms of the frequency, the pitch of them, they stack well on top of each other. And I'm loving the production value as well of having the different lady vocals going around the sides while D-BLOCH is in the middle. It's really great. Great first impression.
And these girls I play no replacing you. Should've held you tight, but you were rather loose. I've been hurting bad, thoughts of losing you. And this OCD with no gratitude, constant overthinking about me and you. I've been losing touch, I might lose it all while I dream my feelings locked in these bars.
Really seamless transition into this next part. I'm loving the pads that we've got here, as well as the drums and the bass. Drums and bass in there.
And this OCD with no
Yeah, really
gratitude,
smooth bass in the low end.
thinking about
Punchy
me
drums.
and you. I've been
Nice
losing
side chaining.
touch, I might lose it all while I dream my feelings locked in these bars. Tell me, Caroline, let me know what's on your mind. Let me know.
Works really, like this melody here works really well with the piano parts on the right side. Everything harmonically is sound.
Tell me, Caroline, let me know what's on your mind. Let me know if you're mine tonight.
Let me know if you're mine tonight. Is that in know if you're mine in dreams or something like that?
I am the better person around you. I can see you in my dreams.
Cool.
Nobody deserves you the way I do.
Yeah, you the one.
That there, I like the fact that Nadine is coming in to split up the chorus and the verse like that. It's her side of the story. Great plot device in terms of the storytelling and everything like that. And also it freshens the palette for like the next section back into the rapping for the second verse.
Gonna take me up. You the one that's gonna tear me
melodic.
down. You the one that's gonna give me love. You the one that's gonna take it back. I'm running
Nice photo work there. Let's go.
And probably me worry about you. If you go falling off somebody else, I may just go have to burn myself.
We got piano to finish it off. Go. Yeah, I haven't really got any major complaints about this. I quite like this track. I think it was well written. A really interesting effects chain on that piano there. I mean, like, I think it's a nice way to finish it for sure. It's great. I know no complaints about it, yeah. Because this is the conclusion of my review for Dreams of D-BLOCH and also Nadine, who is a part of this track, according to the international world of Spotify. Released this year, which is cool. It sounds very contemporary, like modern, like hip hop and rap, with some sort of pop elements in there as well. I dig it. I dig it. The story, yeah, I think the song is about the guy trying to figure out if she's if he's in this love interest's dreams, and he's trying to sort of say, look, if you're just going to find someone else, then I just don't know what I'm going to do. You know, like there's this doubt and insecurity about the relationship, about the situation, and I think that it's balanced really well with the somber kind of beauty of the music. You know, it's that it kind of makes it. It sounds like it's someone's sleeping or dreaming. You know what I mean? I even love the coloration of the album art, of the single art. You know, talking about, you know, like the purples and everything like that are indicative of like a sleep sequence or something like that. It's very stylistically cohesive in terms of the audiovisual experience with the branding as well. I think personally that the story was told well. Again, it was nice to have Nadine as the lady show her side of things. There's no clear conclusion if they actually do ever figure it out. I think that's left for the listener to ponder as a way of a closing device. I think that's kind of smart. The rapping was sensational. I like the fact we didn't just stick with one style of rap. We went through between the melodic stuff and the clean vocals and then like the sort of more straightforward percussive stuff. We had the 16th note flow going on in parts. It was nice and quick while the words came through clearly. What else do I want to say about it? I think as well, Nadine's was absolutely utterly sensational on the mic. She's played phenomenal vocal technique. And I'm really hoping that she's doing other work outside of this, because she'll find a place for herself. It's all good. And that's also a testament to D-BLOCH, who has collaborated, you know, with this person. And I can only assume that they have an ear for talent, and I'm glad that this paid off. You know, not every single collaboration does pay off, but in this situation, I think that it exhibited the best elements of both musicians involved, and I think that it was a net gain. The structure of the song, you know, the traditional, you know, an intro, verse, chorus, kind of vibe. Maybe it was a chorus before the verse. But anyways, you know, it was a traditional A-B structure. That was all we needed in a sub 3-minute song. You know, just keep it nice and simple, tell the story, have enough in there. We always had the piano outro as well, which was a kind of fun way to finish. You know, there was development of the main musical motif and change that we could all enjoy. It never got boring or dry. I like the fact that we didn't just stick with a set amount of instruments the whole entire time. We took things away and changed the energy levels of things a little bit, you know. We kept the choruses relatively consistent, but the verses had, you know, you had additional sort of synth layers being added or something like that. You had the drums, I think, taken away for the chorus, which is called like an anti-hook, where like usually hooks are obviously a bit louder, but they take it away so you really pay attention to it. It's like a breath of fresh air, and you're more sort of accepting of it. You know, again, there was a main 4-chord progression throughout the time, or like at least a 3-chord one. I'm not sure there's that much modulation occurring on the 4th time of each stanza, but you didn't really need much more than this. I think that we worked well and played well with individual elements and ingredients in the mix, so that you never felt like you were getting bored of that musical concept. Again, the drums, piano, bass, synth pads, everything, including the vocal samples and backing vocals and other bits of instrumental goodness, as well as the filtered effects that came in eventually, were great too. And I'm happy with that. It carries, again, it's very nice and strong, great first impression. And I suppose from a production standpoint, recording, mixing, and mastering, we have musicians here who have got the studio side of things sorted too. Again, I complimented the vocal quality there, the quality of the recording of the vocals. It sounds like they're recording through some fairly decent vocal mics. Performance is nice and clear and well practiced and well versed. There's finesse there from both in their own individual styles. Additionally, the EQing, stereo panning, filtering, FX chains are very well done and very well considered. Nice and textured without being too much, and the limiting compression makes this nice and loud without being overbearing or pumping. Dude, they nailed it with Dreams. I'm very happy with this. But effectively, that is my review, though, of Dreams by D-BLOCH and also Nadine. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please do go show some love towards these various musicians and artists via their various social medias and their Spotify page. Stay cool and stay safe, and please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. And I will catch you in the next review. Spiderhands out.